Okay, this is the beginning of my little drone that follows you. I'm calling it the Dove drone right now, and it has three thrusters. They all operate um, together right now, and I made a little PID controller function and tuned it a bit. I don't think it's using the integral at all right now, but and then I'm randomly generating these like goal heights every couple seconds, random intervals, and to test it to see its response. See, it gets a little pop up there, but I mean, you kind of don't want it to be perfect because it kind of gives it character. The next thing will be I'm gonna try and figure out how to program the engine on the top. Like, let's see here. So you can see this green plane just kind of shows the goal position, but see, it's gonna have these like thrusters on the I guess it won't show it until I stop the game maybe. Yeah, so this is my PID controller. So it's gonna have this like these thrusters on the top that can turn around. Those are the eyes, and then it's gonna have a payload that it can also turn around at the bottom, like a flashlight for now. Yeah, this is my. Let's see, where's my PID controller? Oh yeah, here it is. So I put this in a function library, which is means like you can take this function and then put it into any class that you're working on. Yeah, I think I got it pretty clean. Works pretty well. I kind of used these like these 2D vectors to consolidate some values. So this is the memory. This is where it saves the last its last error and the integral reset. And so it's bringing that in by reference, and then that means you can set it later by reference. And so then all you need to do when you're setting it up in a class that uses it is so I have it like on event tick, which is like every frame. You just make this little memory thing that is the same for each PID controller, and then you can just make as many of these as you want. Here's my gains. I put them in a 3 vector just to consolidate them. Yeah, so the next step will be, right now I have it, the position, everything is locked, and so the only physics simulation happening is on the z-axis now. But the next step is to start unlocking things and try and get it to work and be able to fly places. I think it'll be fun. I know it's like not the most realistic design, but I was kind of playing around and I kind of like it. Obviously, the textures are just kind of temporary, like thrown on there, and the design is, I just kind of blocked it out. I've been using like Houdini to block out shapes. So you kind of just, yeah. But I think like when you're in game, if it, let me turn off the debug stuff. When you're in game, it has like a nice feeling already, like size-wise and everything, and detail. So the idea is I'm going to try and get it to kind of follow you over your shoulder, and then I think maybe I'll use it where you kind of like click on it, and then that's how and it shows you what your inventory is that's in your balloon, and then it will go back and fetch it. Oops, I disconnected the random height. Yeah, it's some little drone, and I'll put some like kind of spring, like antenna spring stuff maybe on the antennas to get a little bit of secondary motion. Maybe make them a little bit bigger. And then I'll have to do a separate kind of. I'll have to figure out the control mechanism for the flashlight, and so the idea will be that you point somewhere and then you get like a flashlight like this. This is my temporary flashlight. So you're like, oh, illuminate this, and maybe I'll look at the normal of the surface that you point to too, to like have angle the flashlight a little bit. Yeah.